Hi, my name is Anne-Marie Walmsley, and I chose the movie Steel Magnolias for this project in this course. It takes place in a small Louisiana parish town in the 1980s when big hair and gossip was the norm. Everyone knows everyone, and kids play ball in the street, ride bikes to the corner store for penny candy and soda pop. Summer is the backdrop with sounds of lawnmower and the smell of fresh cut grass. Doors are left open and let the warm air in, and inviting to neighbors to stop by for a tall glass of sweet tea. My objectives for this slide are to show you culture, perception, conflict management, perception of self, listening, emotional and conversational messages, as well as interpersonal conflict. My culture is about 6 divas of the silver screen that come together as bosom buddies in this funny and heartwarming story of life. The center of the group is Shelby Eaton, a newlywed who is happily pregnant, even if the fact of her diabetes could make childbirth life-threatening. Terrified at the possibility of losing her only daughter, Malin Eaton looks to her 4 endearing friends for strength, laughter, as she battles her deepest fears of the death of Shelby and celebrates the miracle of life. I've included a web video on YouTube for the trailer if you would also like to look at that. My perception: Malin works at a center that counsels local mothers to Shelby and 2 boys, and the wife of the fun-spirited drum. Shelby is a maternity nurse, is Daddy's little girl who was married to the small-town heartthrob Jackson, a lawyer. Truvy is the big-hair funny beautician who will leave you wanting to stay in that beauty shop. Clary, a wealthy widow with after some persuasion buys her own radio station. Weeza, a smart-mouthed, angry old woman with a highly anxious St. Bernard. And Annelle, a quirky, eager-to-please hairdresser who finds herself and her faith. The conflict management in this scene pictured is Shelby getting her hair done for her wedding day and fighting with her mom all morning with the stress of the events of the day. Shelby has a low sugar attack that everyone except Annelle knows about her battle with diabetes. They come together and Shelby becomes their focus, getting the juice, assisting Malin, and offering support.
Shelby, hold on. Clary's getting you some juice. Shelby. Should I get her a cookie? No, juice is better.
Here's the juice.
Shelby, you need some juice.
Stop it, Mama.
Drink the juice. Please drink the juice.
No! Stop it, Mama! I didn't bring my purse.
No, you didn't bring your purse, sweetheart. You didn't bring your purse. No, you didn't. No, here you go. There you go. Drink some of this. It's not any wonder with all this running around and wedding nonsense.
Excuse me, should I call the doctor or something?
No,
She's a diabetic.
she just has a little too much insulin, that's all. We just get a little more in it, she'll be all right.
Don't leave me alone. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, I'd love to see you try. Cooperate, please. Honey, drink, please. Come on now. There, girl. Yes. There you go. There. That's a start.
This one hit her fast.
Been so upset lately. Dr. Mitchell told her on her last appointment. Children aren't possible. Purse, sweetheart, you didn't bring your purse. No, you didn't.
In this scene, for perception of self, Truvy and Claire are discussing how their mom has brought them up right by teaching them at an early age how to dress like a respectable lady, and as to how you want to present yourself. They are gossiping about a family member's lack of a girdle makes her look like 2 big pigs are fighting in a blanket. Listening. Quasar thinks that the aunt who made this cake in the shape of an armadillo is strange, but once she meets her, thanks to Clary, she realizes that she is just a talented woman who likes to make reptiles and animals out of cake. This is one of the few times Weezer actually listens and discovers not to judge a book by its cover or their ability to make weird cakes. Emotional and conversational messages. In this scene, all the ladies are in the beauty shop. Shelby cuts her hair off due to the overwhelming feeling of needing to make things more simple, following with getting a manicure. What started out as a playful conversation about Weezer's tomatoes turned serious when the ladies see the severity of what having a child has done to Shelby's body.
Oh, God. Your hair is so short.
Lisa, you're almost chipper. Why are you in such a good mood? You run over a small child or something?
Tomatoes.
Why don't you give all these to me?
Somebody's got to take them. I hate them. I try not to eat healthy food if I can possibly help it.
The sooner my body gives out, the better off I'll be.
I can't get enough grease into my diet.
Then why do you grow 'em?
Because I'm an old southern woman and we're supposed to wear funny-looking hats and ugly clothes and grow vegetables in the dirt.
So,
Don't ask me those questions. I don't know why. I don't make the rules.
Oh, now that's attractive, Weezer.
Shelby.
Oh, what have you done to yourself?
It doesn't hurt.
Malin, have you seen this?
Yes, I have.
Well, the doctor's just trying to strengthen my veins. They're in terrible shape.
God. Shelby, it looks like you've been driving nails up your arms. What is going on?
Shall we tell him, Mama?
Well, I guess we can't keep it a secret any longer.
Shelby has been driving nails up her arm.
It's my dialysis. It's no big thing. Well, don't look at me like that. Having Jack Jr. put too much strain on my kidneys, now they're kaput. That's all. The doctor said this would probably happen.
That's all? That's all, she says.
Do you do this dialysis forever?
Well, I could, I suppose, but it's not real convenient when you're trying to keep up with Jack Jr., so I'll just have a kidney transplant. I'll be fine.
Is it that easy?
Sure. They do them all the time in Shreveport, 3 or 4 a week.
They do. Our Sunday school class was just praying for one the other day.
But the hard part is finding the kidney, isn't it?
I saw something about it on TV. Very dramatic. These medical teams fly all over the place taking hearts and kidneys and who knows what else. You know what impressed me the most? They carry those organs in beer coolers.
Oh, stop it.
Those doctors take out their six-packs, throw in some dry ice and a heart, and get on a plane.
How long do you have to wait for?
Well, there are people on dialysis that have been waiting for years.
It must be agony.
I suppose, but I'm lucky I don't have to wait anymore. Mama's going to give me one of her kidneys.
When?
Check in tomorrow morning. So you better get going on my nails.
And now I'm drifting.
Interpersonal conflict. In this scene, Shelby has died. And Malin, upon a reflection in the mirror, comes to realize that Shelby has what she has always said about her mother's hair looking like a brown football helmet is true. Prior to this scene, Malin has kept her composure and has focused on being by Shelby's side, and then, with her death, making the necessary arrangements.
Has anybody got a mirror? Does anybody have a mirror? I don't know how you're doing on the inside, honey, but your hair's just holding up beautiful. Shelby was right. This is a brown football.
Oh, honey, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. know why. I want to know why Shelby's life is over. I want to know how that baby will ever know how wonderful his mother was. Will he ever know what she went through for him? Oh, God, I want to know why. Why? Lord, I wish I could understand. No. It's not supposed to happen this way. I'm supposed to go first. I've always been ready to go first. I don't think I can take this. I don't think I can take this. I just want to hit somebody till they feel as bad as I do. I just want to hit something. I want to hit it hard.
Here. Hit this. Go ahead, Malin. Slap her.
Are you crazy?
Hit her.
Are you high, Clary? Clary, have you lost your mind?
We'll sell t-shirts saying I slapped Weezer Boudreaux. Hit her.
Miss Clary, enough.
Weezer, this is your chance to do something for your fellow man. Knock her lights out, Malin.
Let go of me.
Malin, you just missed a chance of a lifetime having Chickapin Parish and give the eye teeth to take a whack of Weezer.
You are a pig from hell.
Weezer, don't leave. Weezer, I was just kidding. Come back.
Not a very Christian thing.
My review. I talked about your culture, the perception, the conflict management, the perception of self, listening, emotional and conversational messages, and interpersonal conflict. This movie came out when I was 14, and now being 42, it still has an impact, like it did the very first time I ever saw it. Back in 1989, I was making my mother crazy like Shelby does to hers, and just like her, I grew up to understand the relationship between a mother and a child, especially of that of mothers and daughters. And this movie reflects family, relationship, conflict, friendship, despair, laughter. And upon completion of this course, I have been able to view this movie in different aspects, both verbal and nonverbal messages, interpersonal relationships, power and influence, and the various types of communication from a new perspective. This movie shows conflict that we all know in our everyday lives and is able to give a gravitating experience to any viewer. Being a mother of a daughter now, it does take a different perspective for me, and it shows me just how strong and what you would sacrifice and do for your child. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.